After 2 weeks of failed brews, I finally made a deck to share with my big boys. The deck is all about Vigilance, but why should we care? Well, at its core, it's mono white, and the problem with mono white is that it often struggles to finish off games. That is why we have blue for Dragonlord Ojutai. It is a 5/4 flyer that says, when it deals combat damage to a player, we look at the top 3 cards of our library and put one in hand. But the best part about Dragonlord is that it has hexproof when it is untapped, which is why giving it Vigilance is really good. If it never taps, it never loses hexproof, and it will pretty much never die. And even if our opponent has board wipe, we have 4 Selfless Spirits. Now, the best card in our deck is Always Watching. It gives everything +1/+1 and Vigilance, except for tokens. But even if we don't have Always Watching for Ojutai, we also have Heliod. It gives our creatures Vigilance, and it also becomes an indestructible creature. That's pretty cool too. And with all the white devotion in our deck, it is really easy to turn it into a creature. It also makes tokens, because why not? But giving Vigilance isn't all about Ojutai, because we also have Glorybound Initiate. When it attacks, we can turn it into a 4/4 with lifelink, the downside being that it will not untap on our next turn. But with Vigilance, it doesn't need to untap, so there we go. And lastly, we have an Angel. When it attacks, our opponent pays 1 for each blocking creature. And on our opponent's turn, our opponent pays 1 for each attacking creature, but only if the Angel is untapped. But with Vigilance, it never taps, and we get to use both abilities. As for the rest of the deck, we have Devotion, with Marshal to buff our creatures, Knight to dig for lands, and Anafenza to buff. And because we're buffing our dudes, we have little creatures, Thraben Inspector, and Judge's Familiar. Familiar is great against non-creature decks, because it can counter instants and sorceries when we sack it. And then there is Deputy of Detention. It's just a good card. Exile's a permanent, and with all the buffing we have, Deputy is not easy to kill. And then we have one Gideon, because who doesn't want to make tokens every turn? But now on the sideboard, we have Storm Hate, Graveyard Hate, Creature Hate, Activated Ability Hate, and more good cards like Gideon and Deputy, as well as 2 Brave the Elements. It protects our white creatures, which is literally every creature in our deck. And there you have it. It's almost time for the gameplay. But first, I have big boy announcements. My deck boxes now have magnetic life counters. I don't know why I didn't think of the idea sooner, but I hope you like them as much as I do. But now it's time for the gameplay. Opening hand is extremely risky. The lands aren't good, but we'll try it. Play Thraben. Oh, Grim Flare. And hooray, land. We shall play Selfless Spirit and pass back. And oh, grapple with the pass. Please no attacks. Oh, thank God. And now we do these. Always Watching. And swing with both. Hooray. Oh, Fatal Push. Fine. Back to our opponent. And on their turn, they activate Blast Zone to kill the Thraben. That problem. Because now Delirium is active. Play the Initiate and pass back to them. They attack. Interesting. We'll block. The 2 damage will go through. And they'll filter. But oh well. What is it? Oh, another one. Oh, where is Deputy of Detention? Oh, he's very bad. We'll take A and walk in Ballista. Oh boy, well, it looks like they got us. So we're going to game 2. Going into game 2, we're bringing in the Graveyard Hate, as well as 2 more deputies. And with that, let's go to game 2. And ooh, rest in peace. They could have Thoughtseize, so we'll take the risk and keep. Will we see a Thoughtseize? Oh no. So it looks good for us. Rest in peace. Let's see how long it lasts. Oh, and they pass back. It'd be Abrupt Decay. In that case, let's lose the Spirit rather than Always Watching. Oh, Fatal Push. Fine. And what is these? Liliana. Okay. We'll respond with Heliod and then pass back. And oh, Blast Zone. That could take out Rest in Peace. Oh, never mind. They take it out with Abrupt Decay. And come on, Devotion. Oh, okay. Should we Detention it now? Yeah, I guess so. But next turn, if we play Always Watching, that could be in the crossfire of Blast Zone. Oh, never mind. Fatal Push. Okay. At least that bought us some time. Oh, opponent plays Ballista. Come on. Oh, play Thraben and draw a card. Oh, Glacial Fortress. Might as well play Always Watching. And then back to our opponent. What is these? They swing in. Sure. And Liliana weakens the Inspector. Oh, goody. More lands. Whatever. Pass back. Ballista buff. They swing for 3. And then make a token. And ooh, another Always Watching. You gotta go for it. Oh, but what is this? They push the Inspector. That's fine. Come on, Liliana. Time to die. Oh, they ping our token. And hooray. Liliana goes to Jesus. And I put another counter on Ballista. But not Blast Zone? Because Blast Zone could be a problem. But they pass back, we'll make a token. And Glorybound Initiate, okay. Swing for 7. They take it, we'll play the Initiate, and then pass back. Will they buff Ballista or Blast Zone? It has to be Blast Zone. They ping. Yeah, it's Blast Zone. So we lose our enchantments. And the Initiate, please attack. Woo-hoo-hoo. Make a token. Come on, die. Yes. Finally. And oh, nice. Rest in peace. And then pass back. And oh, another Liliana. Alright, make a token. And ooh, Deputy of Detention. Interesting. Yeah, let's swing at them directly for 2. Want to do something? Alright. Farewell, Lily. Oh, never mind. Lame. Once they play the Rider, they can block. Yeah, that be problem. Ooh, but that's nice. Oh, but now decisions. Lily's actually not that big of a problem with the Marshal because it can't kill our tokens. Let's actually attack them directly. If we lose the Marshal, we're screwed. But I think we got to take the risk here. Phase like that. Back to them. Oh, what is this? Oh. That's not... Oh, God. Yep, we're kind of in trouble now. I mean, Lily would have still survived if we attacked her, but if I knew they had an answer, I certainly would have gone for Lily instead. Oh my gosh, the pull of a lifetime. The magic gods are giving us a second chance. But now the thing is, do we try and attack them directly? Or go for... I mean, we kind of have to go for Lily. You can assume they have removal, right? Especially after last turn, so... Both at Lily? Ooh, and they let Lily die. Alright, this is certainly a very interesting game. Double Grimflare. We have Rest in Peace. What, they attack? Why? Okay. I guess that's their plan, is just chump block and try and win there. I don't think that's gonna work unless we just pull nothing. But with Vigilance, we have some pretty good defense going. Now the question is, do we want to attack with the Marshal? They'll probably double block. That means they're going down to 1. I don't think they can afford to do that. Yeah, so we will attack with everyone. What is this? Oh, not fair. They kill our dude. That is unfortunate. Alright, back to them. Will they swing with everyone? Oh, they do. Okay, here's what we gotta do. Token. Blocks there and there. Even though they will get the filter. And they also play a tracker. 0 cards in their hand. And oh, that muy grande. It's time to dump our hand. And with Vigilance, that's so good. Oh, dang, and they concede. But we still have to win game 3 to win this match. Going into game 3, we're gonna dump some stuff to bring in the Knights. And also an extra Gideon. And with that, let's go to game 3. Opening hand has the potential to jam with so few lands, but we'll keep. Start with the familiar. And pass back. Grim player. And uh-oh, Spaghettios. We'll have to play Rest in Peace. Swing for 1 and pass it back to them. They swing for 2 and they get to filter. Keeping 2 cards on top and ooze. And nice land. So play the Knight. Land tap, play another land. Swing for 1 and the first strike is very handy here. Even though I suspect they have removal. Yeah. Well, that's no bueno. All 3 kept on top. And ooh, a 5th land. Do we play Dragonlord or Gideon? They're both really good moves. I think Dragonlord is actually the safest option. Its hexproof is just so good. And ooh, they pass back. Please, Vigilance. Oh my. Oh, you see this? The magic gods are cheering us on. Please, no abrupt decay. No abrupt decay. No, it's too good to be true. All right, swing for 1 in the air. Back to them. Oh, Kalitas. Whenever one of our creatures dies, they get a token. And it could be tricky with them attacking, because they could attack, we block, they kill the familiar. They can sacrifice a zombie token, put 2 counters on it, making it a 5/6. That's tricky, but I think the safest move here, Gideon, token, 1 in the air. Oh, wait a minute, I have big downs. With Rest in Peace out, things don't actually die. So even if we lose the familiar, Rest in Peace will stop the tokens from being made. They sack the Fabled Passage. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, and they kill our token. Okay. Question is, will they swing with everyone? Oh, geez. Yep, that's fine, because we have another. But for now, we'll do this. Hallowed Fountain, Marshal again. And we could be aggressive here and push lethal for next turn. They only have 1 card in hand. I mean, is that a card that could hit our Dragonlord? Probably not. You know what? Let's just risk it. Swinging. And so many options. I guess Heliod. But does it even matter? They have to kill the Dragonlord this turn. Can they do it? Oh, they're digging. And no, they concede. Wow. That was a pretty close match, especially game 2. What really saved us in game 3 was the always watching with the Dragonlord. Because with Abrupt Decay, they could have killed our Rest in Peace instead. But they figured, nah. If they let Dragonlord have Vigilance, it would have been over so fast. But now it's on to the next match. Opening hand seems explosive, so we'll keep. Play the familiar. And so far, so good. Oh, search. Okay. In that case, let's outspeed him. Anafenza. Swing for 1. And oh, Jeskai. Interesting. Very interesting. And nice. We can ramp with the Knight. So play the Knight. And then the familiar. And then swing for 4. And as long as we don't see Supreme Verdict, we be chillin'. Uh-oh. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, play Dragonlord. They pass back and play Marshal. Yep, swing for 6. They take it like mommy. And interesting, very interesting. Gideon is really good if they drag this out. And Selfless Spirit's really good in case they have board wipe. You know, we'll go with Selfless Spirit. And then play it now. Hooray, back to them. And what is, oh, the downside of tapping down. If only it had Vigilance. Oh, speaking of Vigilance, oh, 1 turn too late. Oh well, play Heliod. Swing for 6. And then back to them. And they survive. I don't think they can. Oh. Just to be safe, Selfless Spirit. And also Knight for the devotion. I sense a disturbance here. Could they have settled the wreckage to board wipe us upon attacking? That is a very real possibility. In that case, you know what? Swing with the Spirit, but nothing else. Who main decks that? Oh my god. It's like they knew exactly what deck we were. Oh. Well, at least we didn't walk into that one. But now what shall they do? This is ridiculous. There's just so much board wipe. Oh my gosh. Okay, sacrifice Selfless Spirit. And finally, there's a concede. Okay. That gave me hemorrhoids. Going into game 2, we're gonna dump this stuff for this stuff. And with that, let's go to game 2. Opening hand, not the best. But yeah, it's fine. We'll keep. And nice, always watching. Play the familiar. Oh, tap. Another Marshal.
swing for one. They take it and guess play the knight. Yeah, sure. Didn't even know. Nope, no plays. Interesting, very interesting. We'll play always watching. Seems like a pretty safe play in case they have board wipe next turn. And then swing for 5. They take it, okay. Oh, what's going on? They're not playing anything. Oh, definitely Clarion, okay. So they wipe our board. And luckily our Marshal's out of Clarion range now. Even though we do need to worry about Supreme Verdict. Oh, Lyra. She's a big girl. Well, at least we know what kind of deck they are. And Ojutai, nice. Play Marshal, but then pass back. Will they attack? No. Interesting, interesting. Play the dragon. He's out of range of Lyra. What shall they do on their turn here? Wow, they attack. Oh, that is very suspicious. And if they have Clarion, we would block, they'd kill this, but that's not that big of a deal. So yeah, they probably have Supreme Verdict. That's probably the more likely option here. What? Anger the gods? Oh, okay. The dragon dies, but we still have all this stuff. Okay, swing with all of them. And I would like to play the Initiate, but that's just too risky. So we shall pass back. What do you do? So Supreme Verdict? Oh, another Lyra. How interesting. Make a token. Here's where things get grande. If we attack with everyone and they block this, first strike will kill it before these guys deal damage, which means we deal 9, but with lifelink they go up to 10. Yikes. All right. We'll risk it here. Play the Initiate and then just pass back. This could be really bad, especially if they have settled the wreckage. Will they attack? No attacks. Make a token. And oh goody, a land. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I suppose we'll wait one more turn. See if they make any moves. No, crap. This is bad. Oh my god. All right, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll push lethal and walk in to settle the wreckage. But if they do have settle the wreckage, what they could do is block, kill a creature. Ooh, that is more interesting. Maybe they don't have settle the wreckage. Go to 1. Let's still not play the Initiate. We'll make a token. Now let's try a similar move here. Swing with the tokens. Seal away. They bounce another. What is happening? They have 1 card in hand. All right, in that case, play the Glory Bound Initiate. What? They didn't even have settle the wreckage. Oh my god. We're just playing around ghosts. There's nothing there. On the bright side, we know they don't have it. They pass back. We'll make a token. And nice, another always watching. Okay, this time let's risk it. They have 1 card in hand. What are the odds that they top deck settle the wreckage? Not that high. So attack with everyone. What do they splash in the borrower? Sure. So they could block the familiar, but the Brazens can only block flyers. They block like that, but they'll go to 11, but we'll deal 12. And okay, there's a game and the match. That was interesting. Perhaps more interesting than it needed to be, but better safe than pregnant, like my mama always says. But now it's on to the next match. Opening hand seems okay, so we'll keep. Oh, and it's red-black. Okay, play the Initiate. And once again, they swing in and play Heart of Kieran. Okay. And nice, we get a land. Always watching. Exert. And we gain 5. Hooray! Oh, and Soulscar Mage. And no, Wild Slash. So we lose our Initiate. They swing with the heart. And nice, a land. We'll play Heliod, but then pass back. Oh, but a Chandra, that's pretty good. And now they're swinging in for a bunch, putting us at 10. But now I can do this. Knight, Selfless Spirit, and attempt to kill Chandra? Will they protect Chandra Kieran? No. Okay. Oh, Goblin Chainwheeler, giving all our dudes -1 counters. And then they swing for 4 in the air. We'll take it. And another courier. So they could crew again this turn. But nice, we get a 5th land for the dragon. We shall swing with Heliod. They take it, and then play Dragonlord. The only really big problem here is the courier. They could attack, draw 4 cards. We're already at 5. And what's this? Oh, stomp. All right. Even if we were to sack to make it indestructible, the -1 counters kill it anyway. But luckily, Heliod's still a creature. And yeah, they're attacking with the courier, unfortunately. Block. And with 4 cards in hand, can they finish us? Scrounger. And nice, an Initiate. Now we just gotta survive until next turn. In the meantime, swing like this. Oh, they're gonna block? Okay. Interesting. So then we'll play the Inspector. Draw a card. Ooh, and Deputy. Play the Initiate. Oh. That's pretty good. So we'll lose the Spirit. But they still need to deal 4 here. And ooh, they pass back. And you know what we can do? Deputy of Detention. That's right. Goodbye, Chainwheelers. And hello, success. And there's a concede. So we turn things around after all. Going into game 2. We're gonna dump this stuff for this stuff. And with that, let's go to game 2. And oh, this is so bad, Mole. And yeah, we can keep. Start with the Inspector. Oh, and the Heart of Kieran. We hit a 3rd land. But I think we should save the Knight to try and ramp into the Dragonlord. And we'll keep Thraben as a blocker. Oh, scrap heap. Come on. Oh, no land. So much for our Knight strategy. Draw. The question is, do we Detention the Heart? I'd rather take out the Scrounger. That's kind of risky, but we'll take out Scrounger. If they really are stuck on 2 lands that could hurt them. Hit them for 1. And it's back to them. Oh, 3rd land. Chainwhirler? Oh my god, I feel so bad. Scrounger. We could 2 for 1 them. Oh. Okay. Oh! So here's what we'll do. Land, detention, on the heart, pass back, and we have Brave the Elements to protect our dudes. They swing. Sure. Down to 7. And another Scrounger. That is impressive. And now we have big boy decision to make. We can play the Initiate and the Knight. The Knight with first strike could block one of these hoes. Initiate has lifelink for next turn, and we'll have 1 mana open for Brave the Elements. Or we could just play the Dragon. And that's pretty good. Alright, here's what we'll do. Swinging for 2. Initiate, Knight. Oh, they try and kill our Knight? Hell no. We'll save it. And pray that they don't have Chain Whirler or a Chandra. And oh, we lose our dude. Putting us at 4. Crap. Unfortunately, we gotta chump one of them. Putting us at 1. And uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That ain't good. Okay, let's swing and exert. Back to 5. Play the Dragon. And pass back. Oh, but there's Chandra. Dealing 2 to us. And they're attacking. Well, gotta block both. And no, not bad. I guess our best shot swing and just pray for Deputy. Well, that did not pay off. We're going to game 3. Game 3, this hand is not great. We have no blue mana. We have a horrible curve. But I guess we keep. Alright, they start with a courier. And oh goody, a plains. They swing again and pass back. And nice. There's hope after all. Play the Marshal. And back to them. Blood Grip tap. And oh, not fair, Red Boar. Play always watching. They swing for 1. And peeing here Nalart. Wow, what is going on here? Alright, play Deputy. Taking out the Thopters. And at least we have a 2/4 thick boy. But they kill the Deputy. Oh, another Deputy. Okay. The question is, do we try and kill the courier now? They can draw 5 cards. I'm sure they will. But we gotta play something. Will it work? They sack it. Alright. It has some good stuff in hand too. 2 Chain Whirlers and a Giant. Okay, back to them. They play the heart. And they kill another one of our dudes. Okay. It's the extra 3 damage that really makes it tough. Like, not only do we lose a creature, but also 3 damage is a little much. Oh my gosh. Why so bad? Deputy number 3. Take out the heart. And back to them. Oh, but then they pass back. Okay. And another land, but play always watching. And always watching. They deal... What? Why? Oh, the 2 removal cards? Oh, okay. That's probably the end for us. We had a horrible hand. Literally, each one of our cards costs 3 this game. Okay. No, racist. This is racist. They swing for 2. Make a token. Jump.
Look, do you see this? Look at this. We have nothing. We have nothing to work with.
And there's the game and the match. Oh, well, it happens sometimes.
But at least we had a good run. So just how good was the deck? I really like Dragonlord. It works so well with Vigilance. Heliod, also really good card. It was fairly easy to animate it, and its token ability was also really good. And other cards, Initiate, Deputy, Selfless Spirit, Gideon, they all seemed really good. However, a couple of the cards I was just not happy with how they performed. The Angel late game, the opponent would just have so much mana that it didn't really matter. And also the Knight, it just wasn't doing much. We pretty much have to play at turn 3, and that's a problem because we have so many other things that cost 3. It would be probably better to replace it with Anafenza or even an extra Deputy. But even so, I thought the deck was still really good. I've played a lot of practice matches with this deck since recording, and the win percentage was definitely over 50%. Not crazy high, but maybe like 55% to 60% win percentage. So we'll have to keep an eye on the deck, but that is all for now. And as always, I hope you have a great day.